Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner. Excuse me, just getting the microphone set up. So that is in place. That's staying still. Okay, welcome. It's been a while since I've done a video. I've been doing some things in life, and life continued to happen, and so I continued to life. But today, I've got some things to review with you, and we'll do a little update. Maybe pull a couple cards if I got cards around me nearby that I can pull from. Where'd they go? Where are all my cards? I got a deck right here. Okay, so welcome to the show. This is your host for the evening, Lonely Company, also known as Brian's Inc., also known as Lights Out Tarot, also known as son, brother, friend, foe. I'm just looking for somewhere to put my Bluetooth headphone. One sec. Okay. Today, we are going to be doing. I've already opened the box, but we're going to do an unboxing. So I'm going to put everything back in the box. Pretend like I just opened it with you guys, okay? I'll even do the expression. Okay, so I was trying to open it like this for the longest time. I was like, oh, I was trying to rip it, and it was like starting to rip here, and I was like, oh no, no. And I just turned it upside down and opened it, and I was like, oh yeah, okay. So here we go. Oh yeah. That's kind of the expression I did. I just like nodded at it and looked at it in approval of like, yeah, the stuff's here. They didn't scam me. So I made a purchase online. It's very inconspicuous. There's nothing to detail what is in the box, and the packaging that they send it in doesn't let you know what's in the box. That's nice. Very private if you want to keep your affairs private, but we're doing a public video here. Now, fair warning, this is not for children. I do not advocate the use of substances unless medically needed. But I myself have been known to partake and sometimes indulge. I'm just watching this microphone being so heavy that it's making the stand slowly fall down. Tighten that real tight here. Okay, hopefully the audio is good. If you can let me know in the comments what it sounds like to you guys, if you need less or more, if I'm yelling at you. Okay, unboxing, review time. What's in the box, hey? What's in the box? And excuse the hair from not showering for a day and working for two. So that's what it is. Wearing a hat. Just wear a hat. That's the best way to do it. All right. This is, zoom up real close. It says pot of gold. If you can read backwards, that's what it says. Or backwards, it'd be top to blog. Top to blog. Top to blog. This is 28 grams. This is an indica variety. So this is not just one single strain. I'm a little bit, I didn't want to open this just yet because it's airtight. Like I can't smell nothing, but I can feel the consistency. Some are small nugs, some are dense, some are soft and chewy. I was gonna say, and like fluffy and like less dense, more like I can apply the pressure and I can feel the bounce and my finger take shape into it, where others are like hard, like little tiny rocks. So this is a mixture, I believe, of 4 strains of different indica. Now, I'm going to be transparent and honest with you. I paid $50 for 28 grams. Now, that's a very good deal. $50 for an ounce is insane. Usually an ounce is like 120 is like a small ounce. And if you want to buy like really poor quality, $100. Let's open it up. See if there's a hiss. Oh man, I just smacked the microphone there. You're not gonna hear a hiss doing that. I didn't hear a hiss though. I just heard ripping. Maybe when we open, immediately I can smell it. Immediately. I was smelling the microphone for a second, and I was like, "Can the microphone smell it?" Immediately. It's potent. It smells good. It smells like deep earth, rich. Not as much of the sweaty. You know how some weeds kind of smell like sweat or like skunk? This doesn't smell as much like skunk as it does earth and other pungent notes. There is a bit of a moisturizing thing. It says Boost 62RH. Integra Boost. Makes me think of Integratire. Do not eat. Contains a harmless solution for humidity control. It's a two-way humidity regulator that they've put in this to keep it fresh. Now, as I shine the light on this bud, because it's in this big ol' bag here, it's kind of dark. As I shine the light on that, let's see if I can give you a little light as well. Okay. As I shine the light on what's in there, I'm seeing different colors. Now, I see a little purple. I'm going to grab that. This one's got a little purple. Not the nicest looking nug, but it's purple. There's purple on that. Okay? And then there's other ones that are like brown, deep brown. That's a good looking nug right there. These aren't very big, but that's a pretty good dense nug. Yeah, they all smell slightly different because this is a variety. So what's nice about getting a variety is you don't get familiar with the strain as fast as the others. So like when you hit it, it'll feel new, kind of, whoa, refreshing buzz. Whereas, and if you get all the same strain, eventually you get used to it. You might need more and more and more to feel its effects. There's a nice crystal shining on that one. See if I can find the biggest nug. I think this is the average size for the large ones. See if there's any that I can see that might be. And yeah, you can see that some grow tall and thin and slender. And this one hasn't been trimmed or cut as easily. Maybe that's because they wanted to keep the purple. But see how this one's kind of messy? Got all the long hairs. Whereas in this one, very dense. You see that nug? How dense and tight and little of those, like there's no big scattering. It doesn't look like it needs to shave. Whereas in this one, what was it? This one looks like it could use a shave, or it's got like dreadlocks or something. Like it's kind of messy. So that's a different strain. Those two are different strains for sure. One looks like a purple, which I've been told that the purple comes from cold temperature. A certain time of when your plant is growing, you expose it to some very cold temperatures or colder than it's normal, and then it changes. I think I found the biggest nug so far. That one. So for $50, I mean, I can't complain. $50 is like they're giving me it basically. For an ounce, that's great. So that's probably the biggest nug right there. I'm gonna separate that guy. Put that. I'll put down there. See if I can do a little competition. Nicest nug in the bag. Just doing a little tumble. Just a little roll in here. That's a nice looking nug, but it's small. I'm looking for the biggest, nicest looking nugs. I think I already found the biggest one, but I'm just double checking. You know, I was surprised at the quality of this. This is better than I thought. I thought I'd be getting really bunk, like trash weed, just like, thought I'd be getting the bottom bag stuff, but this just is a mixture of multiple strains that they're probably like getting close to low on. Yeah, I think I found the biggest nug already. Not getting much bigger than that, but these are all indica, so this is gonna make me sleepy. Indica in the couch, as well as probably very hungry. Some nice nugs though, like some nice looking nugs. They're just they're not huge, but that just might be the plant itself. I'm gonna crown this one as the chief of the nugs. It's the biggest. It gets the most notoriety. And I don't even see the stem. I think that's the stem right there. Sure. It's pretty good size. So yeah, $50. $50, 28 grams. It's called the Pot of Gold. Canakis.ca. It was a deal. Now, I don't know how fresh this bag is going to keep that, but that's alright. I'm going to... Oh, I got to throw that little hydration package back in as well. For those of you just joining the video, we are doing a little review and an update. I'm reviewing weed. So this I can actually give you a pretty good review on, because I've done this for a long time, since I was in grade 8. I think the longest I've gone without smoking weed since those years was most recently when I did half a year sober. So now, Pot of Gold, $50, 28 grams. I think you get a mixture of 4 different strains, and some of it is a little shaky at the bottom of the bag. There's some loose stuff. I'm not going to complain. It's $50, right? Now let's move on. These are the creme de la creme of, this is what connoisseurs look for. This is the best stuff, and very nice packaging. This is a vape cartridge. Now this vape cartridge is going to attach to, pardon me, this little battery here. It's very small, nice. Okay, it doesn't look great. It's just a piece of metal. It looks like a piece of steel, but does the trick. Now, this is a terpene infused distillate. So I'm assuming they make a distillate and then they've also had separated and isolated some terpenes and then infused it into this. It's made using 99% pure THC distillate and natural terpenes. Now, when we smoke marijuana, or when we eat it, or when we smell it, or whatever, the THC isn't always what's getting us the effects. A lot of the effects come from the terpenes. A lot of the medicinal effects as well come from the terpenes. So now this is 1 milliliter, which to my understanding would be considered like 1 gram. And that's the size. Now this is one I got at the store nearby. So yeah, same size. This is 1 gram, this is 1 gram as well. Very similar color. These all have flavors though, and I don't know which ones are which. They all have different flavors or whatever. So I'm going to see if I can figure that out, and we're also going to do a review on them. So now there's no flavor profiler that I can see yet. Refined, it just says refined. Oh, juicy fruit, here it is, I found it. Right at the top, juicy fruit. Or backwards it would be Tirf is, I'm not even going to try it. You don't speak that way. That's not how we speak. Okay, so juicy fruit. I'm assuming that's going to taste very good. That's 1. So we're going to try juicy fruit. Mango sorbet. Now this is also a terpene infused distillate. I believe I went for a couple of these. They seem to be the best option, price and functionality. This is again another terpene infused, but this one is sugar lemon haze sativa. So that's nice. We know this is sativa. The other two might be indica if they don't expressly say it. This says gelato indica. Now this is a terpene infused distillate as well. Very flimsy case. It's not very tightly packed. Oh my goodness, see? Not very tightly packed. But they're in there. They're pretty secure. Now, this one, I think this one's going to taste very good. Indica, I have, oh, that's what this is. These are hybrids, okay? So I got two hybrids, so indica and sativa. Obviously, you're going to get a little bit of the effects from both. And then these two were, oh, pardon me, separately, indica and one separately, sativa. So this one, I'm going to wait to try this one. Give that a little bit of time. We're going to definitely try the sativas and the hybrids on the live stream today. So we'll set those apart. So we got 3 different flavors to try, and I'll give you my impressions on them. And if you like it, you can go on the website and purchase from them. I'm not affiliated with the company at this point. I am not being paid. I am not a sponsor. None of that. I am just simply showing you and sharing with you something that I purchased. Now, kind of a good sized box. It fit everything in there. I mean, sometimes an ounce might look like it'll fill this entire thing, but this was the ounce. 28 grams. They felt up this, like that. Very nice. Well presented. Doesn't use too much packaging, except for all the little boxes and stuff. Pretty good. So we're going to save that, though. We're not trying that one yet. Okay. That's going back in the box. I'm not looking at that yet. That's flour, so I'm going to use a pipe, or I'm going to roll a joint, or whatever, what have you. I mean, I could bake with it if I really wanted to. I could put it in my food and eat it. Okay, next up, we got 2 little surprises here. Lab tested high potency coming from the company Bud Cart. Bud Cart. I mean, it's nice-ish packaging. It probably cuts down on some of the costs here. This is 1 gram of 24 karat gold punch. Now, I don't know if this is like a 24 karat gold and then a punch, or if this is punch as in the drink. But we're going to open it up. This doesn't say if it is indica or sativa. It says it's a premium cannabis oil. So maybe when no, I don't think it'll tell me if it's indica or sativa. But that's okay. I'll just go on the internet and look at the website and then review from there. This one looks a little clearer, a little bit more gold. It's a nice sealed container. Very little wiggle room. So that's nice. Cuts down on all this costs money, right? All the ink and all the paper. I mean, it's probably roughly the same quality of product. This one looks clearer. This one looks darker, though. Like, look at the color difference. Look at and that could just be the kind of weed, but look at the color difference. So one is much darker. Really cool. I like this. I like these kinds of videos. Alright. We're not going to try that one just yet, though. That one's the... Oh, no. We're going to try one of those. That's the Juicy Fruit Punch. Okay. 24 karat gold punch. I don't know what flavor, or I don't know what that's going to be like. I don't know if it's indica or sativa off the top of my head. Now, this is Rockstar Kush. This is a classic. A lot of people know this one. Also, different... Oh, there it is. It does say it on the packaging. My eyes failed me. So here is a colored line at the top. If you look at that, that says hybrid. Now, this one has a purple, and it says indica. Okay? So that's how you find out. So the indica, we're going to keep the indicas with the indicas, because these are going to put me to sleep, and I'm not trying to use those when I'm not trying to sleep. Now, a hybrid, let's go with the hybrids. Let's try all the hybrids. And we're just going to do an honest, on the spot, live review of me trying some products that I've never tried for the first time. I want to give you an honest impression. What does it taste like? What does it smell like? What does it feel like? Okay. This one is nice. This is clean. They made this styling, okay? This is the 24 karat gold punch. But they made the metal gold, or they used gold. See that? It's not just a silver. It's a different color than my... Where it joins, you see the difference in color? Here's my little lightsaber. Okay, let's try it out. .24 karat gold punch. Okay, it's not fruity like punch. Maybe fruity undertones, but it's not overly fruity. It's almost like a very mild, I don't want to say it, but I'm saying it, toothpaste. Kind of minty. It's a little minty. There's something fresh about it. And it was just my first time trying it, and I don't have a very clean palate right now that I know of. I didn't clean my palate, so let's try it again. By the end of this video, it's gonna be a good day. That one, it tastes like... It tastes like medical grade. It tastes like there's almost a hint of medicine in it. Like I was getting that mint. I was getting that. There's something... It's not really a flavor. It's more of like when you taste medical product and you taste like, oh, that tastes like medicine. It's not really a flavor. Medicine isn't a flavor or taste. But it is, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? There's like a hint. There's something about this that's like, tastes fancy. It tastes like a scientist put this in here. That's what it tastes like. It's insane. They're like, ha ha ha. It doesn't taste like weed, I'll be honest. And it doesn't really taste like punch. I don't know. It's not very fruity. Like a little undertones, like maybe some slight citrus notes. But that was the bud cards. I mean, it tastes good. Now, if I go on the website and actually find... Oh, my flashlight's been on this entire time. If I go to the website, I'll find the description of what they say it is. Alright, here we go. So, I got a whole list of stuff here now. Juicy fruit is... sativa. Juicy fruit is sativa. So we're going to put it in the sativa pile, wherever that might be. That is sativa. Okay. Sugar lemon haze is a sativa. So that's in the sativa pile. Mango sorbet is indica, I believe, if I remember now from looking at this. Where is that? Mango's indica. This is going in the indica pile. We don't want that touching the sativas. Gelato indica must be it must be indica. Yes. We'll keep that there. Now 24 karat gold punch, it says hybrid. I am gonna stick with that. It is a hybrid. Where is it? There's another box. The Rockstar is indica. I got a lot of indica. I got a couple sativas to keep me going, but a lot to sleep. So that's, yeah, reasonable. That's what they are. Now, if I go to the website, which maybe it'll let me, I'm going to have to find them individually. Okay. 24 karat gold punch, the one that we just tried. I'm just going to read the description if you want to listen. If it'll take me. There we go. Okay, 86.7% THC and 98% cannabinoids. It doesn't really say much about it. There isn't really a write-up. It just shows a picture of it. You're just supposed to go with it. You just assume that it's going to be good. Okay. It's a good name. Alright. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. The next one that we're going to review after the 24 karat gold punch, which was a hybrid, is we're going to move on to sugar lemon haze or juicy fruit. Now, when it's saying juicy fruit, I'm thinking the candy. So I'm going to try that one and just see if it tastes like candy. Just because that's what my brain wants. Sugar lemon haze makes me think it's going to have some sort of flavor of like a lemon pie or something lemony. I don't know. Let's see. So there should be a write-up on some of these though. Juicy fruit. How was your day? That's good. Alright, cool. Orders. Oh. I accidentally closed the page, so we're going back to it. We're gonna check out the next up is juicy fruit, but I want to read if there's a description. This is purely entertainment, everybody. I'm not advocating the use of any substances whatsoever. I'm just reviewing a product, okay? My opinion is my opinion, though. Just let it be my opinion. If you like it, that's cool, but that's still your opinion. Let this be mine. Okay. Next up, the juicy fruit. The juicy fruit one. Now, the colors, like I said, the colors on these are darker. Now, is that because there's terpenes in this? Is it? I don't know. But the picture shows a very light color compared to the color that I got, so that's not accurate. Maybe. No. There you go. So, thanks for the new subscriber, Lojamas, or however you pronounce it. I saw that. That's cool. Nice to see you. So, let's read this out, if there's anything to read. It says, refined are a group of highly dedicated and meticulous individuals from beautiful British Columbia that specialized in craft cannabis extractions. Refined vape cartridges are made with their proprietary recipe that contains nothing but pure THC distillate and real cannabis derived terpenes. Every cart is full of flavor and strain specific. So, that's what we're expecting based on the description of the product, okay? It's going to be full of flavor and strain specific. So that's the only thing that they really talked about it. It says it's made with their proprietary recipe, so a special recipe that contains nothing but pure THC distillate and real cannabis derived terpenes. So this is 100%. This, whatever this is, it's got to be some sort of 100 and something percent. Because it's not giving a percentage. The other one did. This was more expensive, and this is regular $40, but I got it on sale. This is regularly one of these $40. That's a lot. That's expensive liquid. Imagine that. Imagine paying $40 for a little bit of honey like that. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy in itself? This stuff. They make it though in a science lab or something. They test it out. We're testing it out. We're doing some science. So here it is again, refined. In the box, it's got a little coffin you can put it to sleep in. Just like put that away. Very organizable, which is good for the brain, and like you can read it easily. So if you wanted to store it, it's nice. Better than this. Okay, but this was considerably cheaper, I would have to say. Probably still very good. I'm not gonna try that one in this video. Okay. Moving on. Moving on. This is going to be the most difficult process I've ever done. Okay, here we go. This is going to be the refined 1 milliliter terpene infused juicy fruit distillate product made in Canada. So we're supporting Canadian products here. Buying this. What do they make in Canada? The most expensive liquid. Okay. We're gonna put this away like it was as best as we can. I definitely like the look of these, I'll have to say, before we move on. The look is much. I appreciate this, even if it slides. I appreciate this versus this. Because you could reuse this somehow. I don't know. Something. If you wanted. Tape over it, make something else. Ready to go. Take out the foam. You got a whole little box. You put that in a survival kit or something. And then you pull it out. Maybe you put some dice in there. You put dice in here. Roll out dice. Right? Thinking. Okay. Try it out. It's working. The stuff is working already. The gold punch. I'm coming up with gold ideas. Golden ideas when you smoke this stuff. The gold punch. Alright. Let's try it again. Let's move on. Again, I'm not advocating the use of the product whatsoever. This is just me trying it out, making a review, seeing what I think. First time. Never tried it. Let's go. Smooth. I like that one. I like that one much more, to be honest. That one's nice. It's not overly aggressive like the smoke. Doesn't make your throat tickle. Kind of feels, or tastes rather, like vanilla in the end, a little bit. Like it's saying juicy fruit, but it's like, it's kind of sweet and fruity at first, but it's like a smooth at the end. Which to me is like vanilla, maybe. It's good. I don't know what it is. It's probably a cool machine. They got like a bunch of these vials and like liquid up here somewhere, and they're like squirting it in, and they move it, and then they like seal. Like a machine comes over and yeah, it's good business. I'd say. I'd say it's probably a good business, but it's nice. That's all I can say about this one. Like it doesn't taste super fruity. I don't know. It's got good flavor. It's just like maybe that's the name, juicy fruit. I don't know. Nearly half off though. Sounds good. Okay, that's it. We're just trying it. We're not trying to. It's like a wine tasting here. You're supposed to spit it out. You just breathe it in your mouth and just hold it there and. All right. Let's put it away. Put it to sleep. I like these things. It's nice. It encourages you to put it away. Store it. It's better. It's better design. Sugar lemon haze. Okay, so now I'm gonna click the other page and see what the. I don't think you click another page. I think you click another flavor. So it's gonna say the same description again. This is. Refined are a group of highly dedicated and meticulous individuals from British Columbia that specialize in craft cannabis extractions. Refined vape cartridges are made with their proprietary, recipe that contains nothing but pure THC distillate and real cannabis-derived terpenes. So I guess you can make maybe synthetic terpenes. I don't know. Every cart is full of flavor and strain specific. So now it's just up to the, I guess, the review of the flavor. Okay. Again, I am not advocating the use of the product. Use at your own discretion. Use at the whatever, you know. I'm not telling you to do this. Just if you're gonna do it right. Okay, here we go. Let's see. This again is the sugar lemon haze sativa. Wow, that one's a way different. Way different. Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna try and describe it as colors and temperature. This one is definitely brighter and probably more on the yellow and green, and is a little bit colder. It's like warm, but it's colder in the throat. The other one was like brown and red and like warm. So this one, you can taste the like a high note. It's much sweeter. This one tastes like definitely lemon, but like maybe more grapefruit, kind of like. It's not like a lemon. There's hints of it though. It's bright, for sure. I'm curious about the other ones. There's three different kinds that I haven't tried. 3 that I have. Overall, based on my purchase, very happy with the products so far. For the price, at the price point, versus going into a store locally. And then if I'm to use this for medicinal purposes and continue to use it as like a dosage, this is a good system, I would say. Just to encourage sleep, eating habits and patterns, to continue to gain weight or maintain weight, and pain relief, as well as recreation. That's what I would say. So maybe we can, is it too late? It's 8:30 here local time. Play a little guitar maybe. Sit down, wait for the feeling. You know, because it's not like, it's kind of like coffee maybe, you know, coffee gets you real quick, but there's some gradual effects. So I got a new chair. This chair helps. Because it's comfortable, but it's got no arms. That's the big thing. It's got no arms on it, so you can sit down and play the guitar without hitting your guitar. It's very nice. Okay. Still kind of a review. So for the review is pretty good, I would say. Maybe the true test is I go a little reggae. On the wings of a dove, flying high above, carrying words of peace, and ushering in relief, satisfied to fly, satisfied to fly, touch down, relief, touch down and see in open sea, in open me on the wings of a dove. Searching out the highest love, grounded, surrounded by 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 the highest love. I wanna chalk it up, I wanna write it down. Did your heart make a sound? Loneliness, a lonely night, another one around. Grounded by the highest love, surrounded by the highest love, grounded by the highest love, surrounded by the highest love, by the highest love, grounded by the highest love, surrounded, grounded by the highest love, surrounded. I wanna chalk it up, I wanna write it down. Your heart, yeah, make a sound. Loneliness, or lonely night, another one around. Grounded, surrounded by the highest love, 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 by the highest love, grounded by the highest love, surrounded. Nice. It's good to have fun every once in a while. Let go. Relax. Just relax, man. That's what they've been telling me. Alright. Get your feet off there. Yes, ma'am. When Thursdays become your Fridays. Guitar is so fun. It's nice to have a skill. Everybody, I recommend, that's what I advocate for. Skills. Skills and know-how. The know-how is nice. Having the know-how is a wonderful thing. Get into the know-how. Getting into the know-how. A song for the mother. She keeps giving to others. A song for our mother. The great provider. From the big tree to the small vines, it all mingles. It intertwines. Take me through your rivers. 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 take me through, take me through. Song for the mother. She keeps giving the others. A song for our mother. The great provider. From the big trees to the small vines, it all mingles, it all mingles, it intertwines. Take me through your rivers, take me through your rivers, take me through your rivers, take me through, take me through your rivers, take me through your rivers, take me through, take me through. Feels good. I'm gonna say out of all these, I probably like the sugar lemon the most. This one for flavor, sugar lemon haze. It works. The stuff works. The product works. I'll let you know that. Juicy fruit. It's pretty good. It's gonna move ya. The tasty kind of groove that you feel right through ya. Juicy fruit. It's gonna move ya. Yeah, whatever. Alright, enough of that. I was trying to mimic the juicy fruit. It's gonna move ya. You gotta sing your own songs, 'cause the words are your own. What's up, Mr. Dude? I'm seeing your comments and I'm singing a song to you. That's what we do after reviewing cannabis products and having a good time. Yeah, I'm testing out. It's like science. And I'm letting you know what it's like on the other end. It's like a real life human experiment in front of you. You know what we do. You know what we do around here. We just play, man. That's all it is play. If you're working, you're not playing, man. We like to play. It's not, I like to work all day and party sometimes. I like to rock and roll all the time. It's playtime. It's playtime. Woo! Maybe we'll try one of these products a little bit more now. Okay. If anyone's watching and they want to participate in the video, I'm going to give you an option. I'm not going to tell you what the flavor is. I'm going to give you a number. The most numbers in the comments, that's the flavor that's going to be picked. So my right hand is here. It's going to be this one, number 1, okay? My left hand, right over here. See it? Shaking it. It's my left hand. This is number 2. If you're watching and you want to participate, put in the comments one of those numbers, 1 or 2, 50-50. Whatever numbers is the most in like a couple seconds or a minute, that's the next flavor, and then we keep playing. See? Okay? Let me know. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Put it in the comments. And if you don't, I'm going to pick another one. Just a different one. Alright. Nice to see you guys. What are we doing? I'm going to play something, obviously. That's what we're doing, but what are we playing, right? That's the real question. What are we playing? It's got to be my own. So we don't want no fuss. We don't want no fuss around here. Okay. For those of you in the comments, pick a number, 1 or 2. Just pick a number. Whatever number gets the most comments is going to be the flavor, essentially, that I'm trying, again, to review. Okay, 2. We got a consensus for the current moment. There's one number. Let's keep going. Maybe we'll get 2. Maybe we'll get 3. 1,000. Billion. Tree. Like a forest. Like my feathered in leaves. Supple and strong and bends and weaves. The trees. The trees. The trees. The trees. Got me walking with my hands and my feet. Listen, the trees. Got me feeling like a man that's free in a house that I built out of wood and sand and mud and tar and built it brick by hand. You know what? I love that tree. I love that part of me. I love that tree. I love shaping it, making it, and being free. I love the smoking tree. I love growing tree. I love living in a tree. I love houses in the tree. I love animals in the trees. I love air that we breathe from the trees that we see from the consensus says we need air. We will be dead. I said consensus says we need air or we will be dead. I mean that's the only time when a speech impediment is successful in life is when you sing it in song and it becomes a rhyme, and then you hand it to the next person on. But when you mess up, keep going. That's what it means. Don't stop. Don't please the crowd. Don't look or hear what it even means. What they're trying to say. Keep on going your own way. Dun-dun-dun. I didn't expect this. I'm just going with the move that I made with my mouth. After smoking some smooth tree from down south. I need to review this, so I'm gonna see if I can remember how to play this later, or maybe offhand, but every once in a while it's not the same. It feels like it's not in style because it's rehearsed and came from the brain instead of the heart and the mouth and the original song that you sang. That's okay. They play it on the radio anyway. This is like my process, essentially. But I can't recreate it. No one can recreate it because I can't recreate it. Until you record it, I suppose, and then you share it. But the process from where it originates, it's just words though, it's language. So maybe you gotta look back to those sources, I suppose. Maybe I'd just be humming and dumbing, making sounds and moaning noises, just with music background. I'll be honest, the comments in the chat do not respond in time to where I am in space and time. So as I sing and I continue to rhyme, when I see your replies, they're out of sync and it makes no sense sometimes. What you say in the comments without a timestamp. So I don't know what you're saying technically, but I can pretend and make believe that I know what you're saying to me and give relief with some fake comment or reply. But I thank you for your time. It's kind of funny when it's live, so thank you for your time. It's kind of funny when I'm live. Check it. So before you wreck it, you gotta know. Did you inspect it? You gotta show. On the record, did you correct it? You gotta know all the parts in and out. Every day you go out, the same door you go in, the same door every day you go in. Do you learn more? Now is this door that you're going through revolving around, or is it hitting you in the butt like you're a clown? I don't know. Am I just talking about nonsense, or does it make some kind of sense? Am I making it up, or is it stuff I know on the spot that I can make up in words somehow? I guess, maybe, maybe not. I don't really know. It's kind of stuff that comes from the clouds, you might say, or when you were in the clouds, you might say, or when you had the time to think about what you might say. But you can rhyme about the same word all the time. You don't have to be so fancy. You can be kinda happy sometimes. You don't have to be so fancy, no. But it's not bad per se to dress up and go out every day like you don't know that you're the man in the show, but you got all the money to make it flow, and they wanna know your name, but you got none. 'Cause you're an experiment and nobody gave you a name, and you don't speak a language that's coherent to these people. 'Cause you're random and different and special, and you are different. Some would say a star, or maybe you came from someplace real far where you don't know the language. I'm just making it up, guys. Enjoy yourselves. I hope you're enjoying this. If you're not, you shouldn't be watching this. You should go to the next video. But I'm having a good time. This has been like a informal, formal trying of things. I've never done this in my lifetime. This is a new thing. All these things today. So we tried juicy fruit. Today we tried, obviously, the sugar lemon haze. We tried the 24 karat gold punch, where I came up with a very good idea immediately after. You know, why do we have these receptors in our body if we're not supposed to ingest them somehow? You know, that's my question. Just to, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Like, as I manhandle these products, just think about the receptors that we might have in our body that's designed specifically for us to process a certain thing. Why do we have them? Receptors. Start with the C. But thanks for the comments. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to music. You know, it's kind of a fun thing, just hanging out. It's like we can have a sleepover with none of the I have to give you my food, none of the you have a bad dream, you have to go home, none of the freaking dietary, religious restrictions or implications. Some sort of, it's a good boundary. It's a nice boundary. It's like a nice way to like kind of be personal, but still totally respect the personal space as best as you can, I suppose. Maybe they can start yelling in the receiving end, and you're like, turn that down. Why are you doing that? They start yelling back, and then, all right. We'll always have to run away. It's out of tune. I'm 100% sure it's out of tune. Sorry about that. Just give me a second here. We'll always have to run. Turn it off, right? Okay, steps. There's steps in life. If you miss a single step, sometimes the rest of the next steps are really hard. Like, have you ever missed a step and then tried to like step again, and you're like, oh, well, the first one didn't work? Oh, what happened there? Oh no. Yeah. Try again. Get up. Oh, put your feet down. Put them on the ground. But you gotta pick them up. Then you gotta put them back down. It's kind of a weird thing, you know? Why don't we just keep our feet on the ground all the time, man? Why are we gonna get? Why are we gonna lift them up, man? All right. We'll always have to run away. We'll always have to fight the day. Will I just ferment in my dismay? I've made mistakes, and I can't count the takes. Will I ever be enough for you? Keep telling myself to see it through. I look into your eyes, you know it's true. There's more to you. You can't hide that you're who pen to paper, words into matter. The light doesn't fall, it likes to scatter. Ideas in my head go pitter patter, contemplation station, higher learning ladder. On the way in, on the way out, with you I want to be. On the way in, on the way out, with you I want to be. On the way in, on the way out, with you I want to be. On the way in, on the way out, with you I want to be. We'll always have to run away. We'll always have to fight the day. Will I just ferment in my dismay? I've made mistakes, and I can't count the takes. Will I ever be enough for you? I keep telling myself to see it through. Look into your eyes, you know it's true. There's more to you, and you can't hide that you're who. Pen to paper, words into matter. The light to fall and not to scatter. Ideas in my head would go pitter patter in a contemplation station where there's some higher learning ladder. On the way in, on the way out, with you I want to be. On the way in, on the way out, with you I want to be. On the way in, on the way out, with you I want to be. Will I always have to run away? I like me a good egg shaker, I cannot lie. Well, the review is the stuff works. Sativa, I don't know about mixing all of them. I would say probably get a better, clearer review if you just did one video at a time with each single flavor. Spend some time with it. You know, like a fine wine, like a nice glass of wine. You just sit there and enjoy it. Just a couple here and there, little sips. You just sit there and you just watch things. Whatever you want to watch. Just look at it. Just watch it. And you're happy with it. You're just having a good time. You might get hungry. You might want to sleep a little bit later, or you might want to go for a walk. Who knows? Feelings will for a walk. Who knows? Feelings will stir. It's now 9:05 local time. It is my Friday when Thursdays become your Fridays. That's going to be a song. Be like an inside thing. When Thursdays become Fridays. It's kind of funky. Where's my pick? The effects are beginning to be a little bit bigger than the very first moment when I felt tiny. I felt like I was doing nothing, but then I had like 4 or 5 more puffs, and I was like, I couldn't have it anymore. I gotta quit this or I'll be like Pauly Shore. But please don't be mad at me, dude. I don't want no hate no more. We got to rhyme and freestyle once in a while, and your name just happened to rhyme, and I don't wanna be mad all the time, so I'll stop the hate right there and say I like your hair. And that won't make no sense if you don't know who he is. Yeah, I'll probably put this on like a little restricted video for a bit here and see if I want to post this or not. And if I do, lucky you watching this. Right. See? That's gonna be public anyways for a bit here, whatever. See ya.